What's going on, everybody? This is Josh again from Chill Deeply, and today I have a before you buy video on the JAXJOX interactive studio. Now, I know there's plenty of you that are still in quarantine, and with New Year's just rolling around, you've made your fitness goals a New Year's resolution. Now, let's be real, that's probably gonna last 2 weeks, but nonetheless, you want to bring the best tech into your home. And if you're like me, you sort of want something to when your friends come over, they're like, yo, that's pretty dope. Now, I know there's plenty of companies out there fighting for your hard-earned cash when it comes to home fitness, specifically the connected home fitness experience. We have newcomers in the game like Mirror, Tempo Gym, and Tonal. Shout out to Steph Curry, go Warriors. We have Peloton. Well, actually a whole host of companies when it comes to spin classes, which offer a weight training element. We have OGs in the game like Bowflex and NordicTrack, and then we have JAXJOX, who's a newcomer to the game and are bringing some competition, and competition is always good for the consumer. So really, there's plenty of options out there for you, but why should you or should you not pick the interactive studio? Well, that's why I'm here, to do the research for you so you don't have to. Let's talk about it. Roll the bump. So in short, what is the interactive studio? Well, really, it's just like these other connected experiences. It offers a screen which gives you live and on-demand classes, and then you have a variety of weightlifting activities you can do. Specifically, the interactive studio offers the dumbbell, kettlebell, foam roller, and push-up connect devices. You get a fancy stand and then a 43-inch screen which orients horizontally and vertically. Now, the cool thing about JAXJOX equipment is the fitness tracking. You're able to count your reps, your sets, the weight, without manually logging it yourself. And that's a huge part in staying committed to a workout regime. When you're able to see your progress, when you're able to see how much effort you're exerting, you're more likely to stick with it past the 2 weeks I mentioned earlier in this video. Right on. So that's all the equipment that comes with the interactive studio. Now let's talk about the experience that you'll presumably get. So besides the features you'd come to expect from a system like this, like live and on-demand classes, recommendations, scheduling, analytics, stat tracking, all that good stuff, what else does this offer? So according to their website, you get a multi-user setup that's 6 people onto one account, which is nice. I'll save you some money. You get a fitness IQ score, which is JAXJOX's marketing buzz term for basically more analytics. You get live interactive personal training from JAXJOX coaches, which is really nice. Live class leaderboards, and then also a workout with friends option, which is really cool. But that's really only if you have friends that have the interactive studio as well. Now, all that sounds great, but really here comes my biggest issue with this. It just doesn't seem like you're getting more of a robust experience than you can get with just the mobile app. It seems like you're just paying more for a stand and a fancy screen. And if that's the case, it sort of leads me to another issue, which is the software. I'm not 100% sold on the software right now. I mean, the app experience is a little rocky. I did a full review of the JAXJOX app, so if you're interested, you can go ahead and check that out. I also released a few update videos just to check in on our progress, so you can check those out as well. But there have been some progress made, but there definitely needs to be more progress made for me to feel a little bit more confident in the software. Now, don't get me wrong, the equipment itself is great. I own the dumbbells. I've done a review video on them, and they're awesome, which lends me to believe that the kettlebell and the other equipment they have works great too. But really, what comes with this premium price point with JAXJOX is their software, so that needs to be buttoned up. But let's say, hey, all that gets taken care of, right? Software is perfect, which I believe they'll eventually get to. Where's the value in all this? Let's talk about price. The interactive studio comes in at about $2,200 with a $250 down payment, which is right in line with their competitors. Tempo Gym is $2,500 and Tonal is $3,000, but really $2,200 is a puzzling price point. You see, the thing is, their hardware minus the stand and the screen can be purchased for less than half of that price point, about $900. So you're looking at a $1,300 markup for just the stand and the screen. You're also tied into a $39 a month subscription for 1 year, whereas on the app it's just $12.99. And this sounds like a lot of the other connected home gyms. You have their premium equipment with their premium subscription price point, but then also a lesser price point, which I'm guessing they're hoping will sort of bring more people into their premium subscription. But at the end of the day, I get it. I mean, if you're a startup company just starting out, you have investors, so you need to make capital somehow. So that all makes sense to me. I mean, it's not all doom and gloom here, right? Let me sort of explain to you who this should be for. So if you have zero fitness equipment, you're sort of used to like the traditional weights, right? So dumbbells, free weights, kettlebells, all that good stuff. You're gonna put this in like a secluded place in your house where you don't have like a TV screen or a stereo, and you don't want to use like the phone or a tablet. You want a bigger experience. I can see this being a good choice for you. But in my opinion, right now, I would sort of hold off and just wait and see how they improve the app experience, how they improve the software. really, I think a good value will be getting everything individually. I mean, $900 for the dumbbells, the kettlebell, the foam roller, and the push-up connect seems like a good value to me, especially when you can still use the mobile app and get your connected experience. So hopefully by the time it releases, all my concerns are washed away and it's a really good piece of home fitness tech. If they release a standalone stand and screen combo, I'm probably gonna have to buy one because, I mean, it is pretty cool, let's face it. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys like this video, please like and subscribe. And like always, chill deeply. I'm in a weird ass mood today. I don't know what's going on. It's probably this cup of Joseph.